Alright, let's dive into something that's been buzzing in the comedy world lately, SNL's recent sketch MAHA-Spital, which takes a jab at RFK Jr. and his controversial medical claims. But here's the twist, The Daily Show did something eerily similar months ago. So, what's the deal here? Is SNL late to the party, or is there something deeper going on? Let's break it down. First off, the hook here is obvious. SNL, the king of late-night satire, decided to parody a hospital drama in the style of the Pitt, complete with absurd medical advice and over-the-top characters. Personally, I think what makes this really interesting is how they leaned into the RFK Jr. angle, with references to his claims about Tylenol and autism. It's bold, it's controversial, and it's exactly the kind of material SNL thrives on. But here's where it gets tricky. The Daily Show already did a sketch called RFK Hospital months ago. So, is SNL just rehashing old material, or is there a bigger commentary at play? From my perspective, the timing here is what stands out. SNL isn't exactly known for being first to the punch, but they are usually the loudest. By revisiting this topic, they are not just riffing on RFK Jr., they are also commenting on the cultural moment. What many people don't realize is that satire often works in layers. SNL isn't just mocking RFK Jr., they are also poking fun at the media's obsession with controversial figures. It's like they are saying, hey, we see you, Daily Show, but we're going to do it our way. Now, let's talk about the sketch itself. Harry Styles playing Dr. Robbie. Genius casting. Ashley Padilla as Dana. Spot on. But what really caught my attention was the line, 60 cc's of bull semen now. It's absurd, it's gross, and it's exactly the kind of humor that sticks with you. In my opinion, this is SNL at its best, taking a serious topic, flipping it on its head, and making you laugh while also making you think. But here's the thing, does it matter that The Daily Show did it first? Personally, I think it does, but not in the way you might expect. If you take a step back and think about it, satire is a crowded field. Everyone's trying to outdo each other with the next big punchline. So, when SNL and The Daily Show both tackle the same topic, it's not just about who did it first, it's about who did it better. And honestly, I think both sketches have their strengths. The Daily Show was sharper in its critique of RFK Jr., but SNL's sketch felt more like a cultural event. It's like comparing apples and oranges, both are fruit, but they taste completely different. What this really suggests is that satire is becoming more reactive than ever. Shows aren't just commenting on the news, they are commenting on each other. It's a meta-commentary on the commentary, if that makes sense. And in a world where everyone's fighting for attention, that's a fascinating trend. Personally, I love it. It keeps things fresh, it keeps things competitive, and it keeps us, the audience, on our toes. But here's the deeper question. Does this kind of overlap dilute the impact of satire? Or does it amplify it? In my opinion, it's the latter. When multiple shows tackle the same topic, it doesn't just highlight the issue, it reinforces it. It's like a chorus of voices all singing the same tune, and that's hard to ignore. So, while SNL might not have been first to the RFK Jr. punch, they certainly made their mark. A detail I find fascinating is how both sketches handled the character of RFK Jr. The Daily Show went for a more direct critique, while SNL leaned into the absurdity. It's a subtle difference, but it speaks to the unique styles of each show. SNL is all about the laugh, while The Daily Show is more about the sting. And honestly, I think there's room for both approaches in the comedy landscape. So, where does this leave us? Personally, I think SNL's MAHA-Spital is a solid addition to their catalog, even if it's not entirely original. What makes it work is the execution, the casting, the writing, the timing. It's a reminder that in comedy, it's not always about being first, it's about being memorable. And in that sense, SNL definitely delivered. But here's my closing thought, As satire becomes more crowded, what's the next frontier? Are we going to see shows parodying each other's parodies? Or will we see a return to more original, untapped topics? Personally, I'm excited to see where this goes. Because if there's one thing comedy thrives on, it's innovation. And whether it's SNL, The Daily Show, or someone else, I'll be here, ready to laugh and think along the way. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below.